Blessings, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do my very first book review. I read 4 books in January. And then I have my planner here because I've been writing down the books that I want to read for February, which will probably be about 4 as well. I'm going to try and do 4 a month. Unless they're like short books and I get through them quick, then I have like some that I need to read. But let's get started. First of all, got me some reading glasses. I did need to get reading glasses when I went to the eye doctor sometime last year. And he says you can get them at the store anywhere, but the prescription that he told me to get was 0.75 and they never have it. So they usually do start at like 1.0 or something. So I went on Zilul. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's an online eyeglass company. And I'm going to do a review on that probably next week. I'm not sure. But these are nice. Like, I really like them. They're really, really nice. So let's just take these off for now. I wanted to start with them just so you could see. But I read 4 books, like I said, in January, and they were good books except for one. So the first one that I read was on my Kindle, and it's, I don't know if you can see with the lighting, Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. Very, very, very good book. Spice. There is spice. It's about, I don't want to give like too much away because I want you guys to be able to read it. It's about this couple that didn't make it. The guy ended up dating the girl's sister. They ended up getting engaged, and they're on their way to have a destination wedding. The sister, of course, the ex, is in the wedding, but her feelings towards the guy is like not it. Like, she's like, I'm over him, but the people around her kept thinking that she still had feelings and it was going to be awkward and stuff, and she's like, no, no, no. At the destination wedding area, she ends up falling for this guy, and he's like legit book boyfriend material. Definitely lovely. I never thought, because I'm married, that I would have a book boyfriend, and it's not cheating because they're not real. But Rome Martin, he puts her feelings above anything else and wants to make her feel special and loved and everything. Just go read it. Anyways, Only for the Week, Natasha Bishop. So good. And then I read, this is what you get for buying books that are like TikTok famous or whatever. I don't know. But I kept seeing this book and everybody's boo-hooing and stuff, and I'm like, I need to read it. If it's that serious, I need to read it. Definitely the thickest dang book I've ever read. Took me everything in me to not DNF this book. Like, if you guys don't know what that is, if what that means is did not finish. This book, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I don't know how to say that name, but here it is. I did not cry, not once. If you see the people on TikTok, BookTok, YouTube, they're boo-hooing, like boo-hooing. There is a lot, like, check your trigger warnings for sure with this book. There is a lot of heavy descriptions of things and the stuff that Jude went through. That's the main character. There's 4 characters, 4 best friends. They follow each of them through like college years all the way up to their 40s, 50s. But Jude is like pretty much the main one. And when you read this, you'll realize what it's called, or why it's called A Little Life. Just the stuff that he went through. Yes, definitely hard to get through. And it's just a lot. the writing is very good. Like the way that this person wrote this book, I believe it's a woman, yes. She writes very, very well, like very well. So, I mean, if you want to read it, go ahead. It's very thick. It's, I believe it's over 816 pages. Definitely the thickest book I've ever read in my 41 years of life. Gave it a 2-star. The Natasha Bishop book that I just showed you, I gave that 5 stars for sure. Read it in a couple days. Could not put it down. This I gave it 2 stars. First of all, the length is too long. It's just too long of a book. Second of all, just so much trauma. Just so much trauma that the person, Jude, went through. Just a lot. But I didn't cry. I wasn't boohooing. It's not like I'm not a sensitive person, because the things that he went through in this book is definitely hard for anybody to go through, let alone trauma after trauma after trauma. Like, yeah, definitely check your trigger warnings if you want to read that. The third one of January that I read is Off the Deep End by Lucinda Berry. Definitely a good book. It's a thriller. I gave it 4 stars. Not that I did not like it. I actually really liked it. The plot twist at the end was really good. It wasn't much. It was just about a woman who got in an accident, lost her son, and then there's like so much more to go along with it. But Lucinda Berry, if you love thrillers, definitely check out Lucinda Berry if you've never checked her out. She's a really, really good thriller author. And I've read The Perfect Son, A Welcome Home or something like that, which is the second book of The Perfect Son, or the series. What is another one that I read? Saving Noah, which I gave 5 stars. That one's really good. So good that I even talked to my husband about it, and he's just like, wow. Like, I believe I cried with that book. Just very, very tough book to like read, but so good. Nothing like A Little Life, but you know, but definitely check this one out. My last book, Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. Not very thick. It's almost 400 pages, but it's 376 pages. Not bad. I read it in, I believe, 4 or 5 days. That's because I was only reading a couple chapters a day. But at the end, I didn't want to put this book down. I actually went to bed at 4 in the morning when my husband was gone, because I'm like, hey, he's not here. I can keep the light on. I can read my book. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. Thanks to Alex and Shaughnessy and everyone on the Facebook group that I'm on. I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it down below. That recommended this book and said that it was super, super good. My husband bought me this book. Actually, I got a gift card for Christmas. Went and bought this book because I'm like, it's on my TBR. I want to read it. Highly recommended. And so I went and bought it at Barnes & Noble. And then my husband had went to a bookstore and bought it for me. So I went and returned the one from Barnes & Noble. Loved it. This is just about a couple that went through divorce, has kids. You hear my dog. And the things that they went through, and they end up falling back in love. So, so good. Go read it. So that's it. I'll come back and I'll do my February TBR. Talk to you later. Okay, had to tend to my husband. He got here. He was going to do some work, but then he started talking to me about some bill or something. So had to do wifely things, okay? My light is going out, but don't mind that. So I'm going to do my February TBR. Also, if you hear like some noise in the background, it's going to be probably my printer. I'm printing out a printable for my planner to keep track of all my books that I want. So I'm taking this book thing serious, you guys. Like, if you knew me in school, I just didn't pick up a book just to read it, like, for fun. I had to do it because of school. But in my old age, y'all, I am reading. So even my kids make fun of me. My youngest daughter, she actually likes to read now too. She's like me, she hated reading, like hated. And now she's still working her way through the Twisted series by Anna Wong or Hong. I don't know. Hopefully she'll do a review with me one of these times, but hasn't been able to keep up with it because she goes to cosmetology school through the day, and then some of the days out of the week she works at a barber or haircut place. So yeah, hopefully I can get her on here. But let's start with my February TBR. I wanted, since it's February, of course, the love month, you know, whatever. I wanted to do some books, or at least throw in a couple that had to do with something to do with Valentine's or love or whatever. And I just see my lights just went out. I just caught myself saying whatever for so many times. Let me see if my light will work again. There's that one. It'll probably cut off again, but I found one, I think it was the last Stuff Your Kindle day. I believe it was in the beginning of January. And I only got a couple books, but one of them caught my eye, which was, let me see, Vista, Vices and Valentines. I don't know if you can see that. And I want to say it's by, because there's a check mark covering the name, but Sonia Capes. I don't know. Maybe you can see it right there. But I'm going to read that one, and it's supposed to be a thriller. So we'll check it out. I don't remember what the actual like synopsis is about it, but I'm going to check it out, and then I'll eventually do my thoughts on what it was or how it was. And then there's two more thrillers, but they're not Valentine's. But I'm going to do like more of the love stuff first. But that one it's a thriller, but it has to do with Valentine's. I don't know. So then, if you don't follow Shaughnessy either here on YouTube, follow her on Instagram, or I believe she has a TikTok as well. I think she does. And then also on Goodreads, she does, you hear my printer? She does amazing book reviews, and she does a lot of diverse reads. But one of the ones that she highly recommends is Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. And I don't want to read the whole back because I don't want to take too long and have this video super long. But it just had love in the title. I'm not like 100% sure what this whole book is about, but she highly recommends it, and just the cover is amazing. I did buy this for my daughter for her 19th birthday, I believe. She's 19 now. She turned 19 in November. But I bought her this and one of the Twisted books that she didn't have, and I thought I'd just sneak this off of her bookshelf. She hasn't read it either. So once I read it, I'll definitely do my review, but highly recommend it, especially on TikTok. So check it out. I also, one of my goals for 2024 is to read a lot more memoirs. I'm nosy, you guys. I like to be in people's business, but not really. Like, I like to hear what's going on, or how yes, that's my son. How like they lived and what they went through. And so this one has also been highly recommended, which is Educated by Tara Westover. So this is the memoir that I picked for January, well, the end of December, I did finish in December. the end of December. My last book in December was the Britney Spears memoir, which was really good. Feel sorry for the little girl, but I didn't read one for January because I was trying to get through the books that I wanted to read. But check this one out. And then the two other thrillers that I'm choosing from, I'm not sure which one I want to do, is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. Heard a lot of good things about this. My husband bought this one for me for Christmas, and I want to read it. And then the other one that I'm deciding on is If You Tell, which is be on my Kindle as well, by Greg Olson, I believe. Heard this was like a really good story as well. I believe it's based on true events, or is a true story. Hopefully I can read all 5 of these recommendations, but let me know if you've read any of these. If you've read any of my January reads, comment down below and let me know how or what you thought about them. Also, I'll also put my Goodreads account info in the description box, and I'll make sure I put the books that I'm going to read and the ones that I have read. So even if you go and follow me on Goodreads, I'm always on there. I keep up with what I read and stuff, so you can just check out to see what I'm reading currently and stuff. So also, if you didn't see my last video that I posted before my reviews and TBRs, is it like a daily vlog or weekly vlog, and I showed my outfit. So this sweatshirt, it's not as thick as a sweatshirt, it's like a t-shirt almost, but has long sleeves. It says book lover on it. I love this thing so much, and I got it on Amazon, so I'll post the link for that down below as well. Yeah, so thank you for listening to me talk about these books and whatnot, and hopefully you can give me recommendations if you've read a really good book lately, or if you have a Goodreads, just leave it down below, because I want to start adding to things that interest me. I love thrillers. I love romance. I'm getting into memoirs, which was really good. They're really good. The next one I want to read is, what's her name? She's a Black actress. Her memoir just came out not too long ago, but I want to read hers too. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, what your recommendations are, and I would love to read them. So talk to you later. Thanks.